front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce, and you know how I rock. I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. If I don't introduce the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course. I'm on Deuce Block. He run out for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring no got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Mixin' with that, about my dollar like on Creflo. Say you, then when why you careful? Block, that's easy. Y'all be eating noodles. Eat sashimi. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can't ask the odds, we know forgiving. Free.
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of blue, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shabu, yo. Outside in Japan. Straight footed on me like two.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant with it. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Memphis. Clark grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Morant, no good. Pass to Schroeder. Outside, Finney-Smith. Outside, Williams. The rebound by Jackson. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant looking for an opening. Takes the three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Rejected by Claxton. Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Good D by Clark.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
From deep, Morant. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Morant's got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Outside Morant. Rejected by Claxton. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Morant outside. And it's Morant again missing. Schroeder with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. To the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Memphis leading by 4. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
To the right side. The teardrop. And Watford pulls it down. And Schroeder has got the ball here to the Nets. Trailing by 5. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when Dennis Schroeder is in attack mode, he is skilled enough to get the defense to overcommit.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. From the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Morant's got 11 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Schroeder. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Here's Morant. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Milton. From downtown. Not going to go that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Pippen. Misses the 3. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Milton. Launches it. Cleared away by Wells. Here's Pippen. Offline with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
From deep three-point land. And the basket by Pippen.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Wilson. And here's Milton. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Here's Pippen. Three-pointer. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Here's Finney-Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And the basket by Pippen. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Now here's Milton. Pass to Clowney. Outside Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. And the Nets get it back. Back to Milton. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go. Milton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. .114 left to play in the first half. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Pippen. He's got 6. To stop the run. Connects. The jumper drops. Pippen's got 8.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pippen. They get it again. Here's Wells. No good with the triple. Brooklyn leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Milton, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. "17 seconds left to the second period. Connects from downtown. Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Back to Finney-Smith. Tipped. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up to the Nets. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Bain. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
It's Finney-Smith with the drive.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith blank comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Morant. Good D by Finney-Smith. Nets leading by 11. Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Memphis. And here's Morant outside. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. And he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Schroeder with it. Guarded by Morant. Schroeder can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 14. Looking to win the run. And it's Morant missing. Williams up top. He's scoreless. Good work there as it goes. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Outside Schroeder. Shakes him. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Right side Morant. Morant missing again. And here are the Nets now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Schroeder. And there it is for him. Schroeder's got 12 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Schroeder. He's off on the layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Grizzlies trail by 16. Outside Morant. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. 18 points for him.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Martin outside. And here's Milton. Pass to Claxton. Back to Watford. Here's Milton. Pounded by Morant. Shot from 12. He can't hit that time. And here's Memphis now. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
That one's good for 2. Grizzlies trail by 13. Right side Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 11. Outside Simmons. Memphis with a rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing. And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Here's Morant. And Watford pulls it down. Here's Martin. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. He can't get it to go. Good D by Simmons. The three is up. Wilson, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. From deep, Morant. Clowney pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Martin. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Tries the spin move. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Here's Wilson to the middle. Here's Clowney. That shot off the mark. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Martin. Cleared away by Wells. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Pippen. Takes a three. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Watford outside. Back to Milton. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. A little mid-range shot is up. And too long on the shot. Grizzlies trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Pippen, covered by Johnson. Right wing. Here's Pippen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, Williams. Outside, Finney-Smith. Left side, Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Bain. Outside Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Kicks it out to Bain. The 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Pippen. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence. To sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only...
I told her my name is Sam. She said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran from that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot. but her curves Brazilian. I want her. My bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still. Like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I think she dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my Amex. Alright. This ain't stainless steel, it's platinum. Dinner table, I got manners. T-shirt tucked in, napkin. Still loading, that's the caption. I've only amounted a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. Best in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in at Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence. Sometimes I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drum